right cross that definitely hurt Martin Kampman.
And it almost seems as though as soon as Kampman moves forward, Alvez greets him with a strike in his mouth.
Yeah, you know what? But Martin Kampman's going to have to continue to go forward. He just simply hasn't been able to counter טיאגו Alvez going forward, and he's going to have to come forward with combinations. You can hear Ray Seppo telling him he needs to go with more combinations, be more aggressive in this round.
Get out of there.
John Anna, Kenny Florian, UFC Fight Night on FX live from Sydney, Australia. Great to have you with us. It is the third round of our main event, Martin Kampman and טיאגו Alvez. And Kenny, in between rounds, the Kampman corner was really encouraging the takedown.
Yeah, and here he is looking for that body lock takedown. Alvez doing a very good job of countering that with that underhook. That's what's saving him, that left underhook. And Kampman bails on that body lock. That's that strength of טיאגו Alvez.
Now Kampman's starting to put something together with the arsenal.
This is what he needs to do, John. He needs to go forward. He needs to pressure טיאגו Alvez. He needs to get the respect with the striking. He needs to get the respect with his wrestling. And here he is, trying to take him down up against the cage. Alvez making him pay with some short shots in there. But Kampman's doing a good job of pressuring. Judges are aware of that, and Kampman needs to stay busy like this.
Able to check that big right hand from Alvez, albeit barely.
Alvez almost went upstairs with that kick.
So with 3 minutes to go, we show you the total strikes, and it has been טיאגו Alvez by a count of 74 to 53. So after that early front kick from Martin Kampman, טיאגو Alvez has been the better party at finding his range and making the strikes count.
Yeah, he's been very aggressive with his combinations. There's another one.
Yep.
Really beating up that lead leg of Martin Kampman. Kampman needs to have some more confidence there with the striking. He has some very crisp striking, but he's just a little bit hesitant, and of course Alvez is very, very fast.
And he's mixing it up beautifully, and you're right, taking advantage of that speed. You don't know if the jab's coming or if it's going to be the lead right.
Showing some good diversity. טיאגו Alvez going downstairs with the leg kicks, going upstairs with his hooks, his crosses, his uppercuts, and so far he is really frustrating Martin Kampman.
And staying off the cage and out of the clinch.
The big difference that I see in טיאגו Alvez is his footwork. He's moving around the cage very, very well. Not just going straight forward and straight back. He's showing some lateral movement. And Martin Kampman has had trouble adjusting to that. And here he is with a body lock. He's not able to complete the takedown, but again, Martin Kampman having to show some respect for טיאגו Alvez's wrestling game.
So just over a minute and a half to go here in our main event. At a time of the fight where we always seem to talk about a sense of urgency. If the judges are going to be needed, now's the time.
Yeah, Martin Kampman's best shot of the night was in that first round with that front kick to the jaw of טיאגו Alvez. He just hasn't been able to put together the combinations consistently enough. טיאגو Alvez back to stalking, and big shot with that right hand that hurt Kampman. And he's trying to take him out here, John.
So טיאגו Alvez works it into a takedown, but Kampman with a submission here.
Kampman has a guillotine choke that's very tight on טיאגו Alvez. What a reversal from Martin Kampman. He was losing this fight. And that is a huge comeback. טיאgо Alvez in complete control.
What a comeback for the hitman Martin Kampman on the wrong side of the striking exchange. Kampman doesn't get enough credit for his submission game. And on a dime, the fight turns. Martin Kampman, your winner by submission.
Unbelievable reversal. I'm going nuts over here. טיאgו Alvez was in complete control in this third round. He had Kampman hurt You thought this was going to be the beginning of the end for Martin Kampman, but instead it became a submission and a reversal and a submission for Martin Kampman. A guillotine from the mount. Unbelievable finish for Martin Kampman.
And had טיאגו Alves not pursued the takedown 48 seconds or so, it appeared he might have been on his way to a decision victory. Instead, it is Martin Kampman with a comeback they'll be talking about for quite some time. What a win for Martin Kampman. The official decision is yours when we return it. It's UFC Fight Night on FX. Stay with us. We are live in Sydney, Australia. UFC Fight Night on FX is sponsored by Bud Light. It's the sure sign of a good time. Here we go. By Immortals, own it on Blu-ray and DVD Tuesday. And by Mass Effect 3, download the demo, rated M for mature. And what a way to close out our UFC Fight Night on FX here in Sydney, Australia. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 12 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out due to submission from a guillotine choke, Martin the Hitman Kampman.
All right, I'm here with your winner, Martin Kampman. What a comeback. How about that submission? Did you feel like you needed a finish to get the W here?
What are you talking about? I was doing great. No, טיאגو caught me with some good shots, I'll be honest. He was catching me. I wanted to strike with him, but I wanted to take him down as well. And he got really good takedown defense, man. He was really tough to take down. Usually when I get people on the fence, I can get him down, but he's got good defense, you know. So I felt I was definitely behind. I was trying too much. I was eating too many punches going into the clinch, you know, even though the plan was to fight from the outside and then box my way in. And I did a couple of times, but I wasn't getting the flow in as much as I wanted. I hit him with that kick in the first round, I think, but kind of dazed him a little bit, and I didn't capitalize enough on it. You know, he got me some good shots, man. I got all the respect for טיאגو. He's a beast.
All right, well, talk us through the end of the fight. He goes for the takedown, and pretty soon thereafter, you locked in on the fight-ending submission.
Yeah, man, I knew usually when people go in there, I don't like going for the submission, you know, because like you saw in the first round, he ended up on top, and he was staying really heavy with his hips and keeping me down. So I felt I really had to finish the fight, so it wouldn't do me any good just to keep me standing. So I thought I had a chance to go for the submission. I squeezed it because I knew that was my window, and I didn't want to miss it.
All right, we mentioned on the broadcast your second straight win could easily be your sixth. You've got some momentum. Who is next for Martin Kampman in what is a crowded welterweight division?
You know, I'll fight anyone, but of course, you know, right now, Carlos Condit got a target on his back, you know, and I got to win over him. And since GSP's out, he's the one everybody's gunning for, and I'd love to get a chance to fight him one more time. I know he wanted to get a chance to revenge that loss he got against me, so, you know, let's go.
Well, congratulations on a tremendous comeback, Sydney. How about a hand, Martin the Hitman Kampman?
Unbelievable